This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment and educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, Citadel reports derivatives exposure of $2.15 trillion. Okay? This is a major development, and this tells me that Citadel is hanging on by their fingernails, and if some hedge fund that is involved in swaps with Citadel goes down, they're gonna take Citadel with them. Okay? And a lot of people probably thinking, well, 2.159 trillion in derivatives isn't a lot of money. Let me tell you guys something. It is an exorbitant amount of money. Citadel is in trouble financially. No doubt in my mind about that. If you look at the numbers, if you look at Citadel actions, Citadel is one bad turn away from being like Lehman Brothers. Okay? No doubt in my mind about that. There are only 8 countries whose GDPs are higher than Citadel's derivatives exposure, okay? Only 8 countries. And you might be thinking, well, it might be little countries that have less. No, they're not little countries. They're like 190 countries whose GDP is less than Citadel's derivatives exposure, okay? 190 countries GDP, gross domestic product, which is the value of every goods and services that's in a country's borders over the year. And I'm not talking small countries. I'm talking Canada, Russia, Mexico, South Korea, Australia, Switzerland, Spain, Saudi Arabia, Turkey. All these countries' GDP is less than Citadel's derivatives exposure. You tell me that Citadel isn't over leveraged. You tell me that Citadel isn't in deep trouble. And the thing is this is what they're reporting. This is what Citadel is reporting. We don't really know what the real numbers are. The real numbers are probably a whole lot worse. And when you start looking at the shares sold not yet purchased and all the other shenanigans that's going on with Citadel, there's no way, in my opinion, that Citadel survives this. Okay? All it takes is one hiccup with any of the companies that Citadel has these derivative agreements with, and that company goes down, and they're going to pull Citadel down with them. Citadel has been over-leveraged for a long time. Citadel has had to sell bonds, has had to take out loans, has had to do all these crazy things to stay afloat. But then they claim they made billions of dollars in revenue. How are you making billions of dollars in revenue when you have over $2 trillion in derivatives? And not only that, you're taking out loans. You're selling part of the company. You're selling bonds. Anybody that Citadel owes money better start getting that money right away. Call in those loans, because Citadel might not be able to pay them back in the near future. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's absolutely crazy that Citadel's derivative exposure is higher than the GDP of 190 countries? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. And I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.